Happy Saturday, Connect family. It is March 11th, 2023.
It's going to be a fantastic show, Natalie. And we're also covering South by Southwest, which kicks off this coming weekend. And we are excited for such an amazing time.
First, we are sitting down with a woman that's made her own fame through Instagram, social media, all of the platforms. And she was able to do it just by slaying her fashion. So getting up, getting dressed, taking pics, and the rest is history. So super excited for our next guest.
Yes, we are so happy to welcome Terry Ann Phillips.
Hi, guys. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You're at a place where you get 40,000 plus followers and you really built everything naturally. I find it interesting that you're saying you're still trying to find your lane, in this world as an influencer. So let's talk a little bit about that. Maybe some tips on how to just get noticed, because you intentionally growing your platform, that's something you were able to really naturally do. So how'd you do it? What were some of the things that you found yourself doing that people loved?
It's funny. I didn't start out as an influencer. I started out as a designer. So that's how I really started as a creative person, just designing pieces and wearing it. And people just love what I wear. So I turned that into a business. But I didn't know I was influential until people were buying from my store. They wanted to wear what I'm wearing. So I guess I was an influencer before the word even came around or it became a business, if that makes sense. So I just naturally start being creative and people just gravitate to what I wear and what I have to create.
So, Terry, so many men and women on social media are wanting to use their social platforms to build their businesses as well, but just don't know where to start. So, what are some tips that you recommend? And what can you say, like more on a personal level, that you think attracted more followers to you? Like, what did you do maybe just a tad bit different than everyone else?
I think what attracted people to me are actually my Instagram is actually 95% women that follow me, 5% are
I
men.
love that. Yeah.
So I think what attracted these ladies to me was, for one, I was in the church and I dressed very fashionably church, and I felt like they didn't think that was actually possible to be going to church and look fabulous. So out of that, I created this platform called Being Saved and Being Fabulous. So I feel like any ladies that could gravitate to relate to that two words, saved and fabulous, they gravitate to me. So I felt like that was probably like my niche, what made the ladies kind of gravitate to me and start following me, because they want to see like, hey, I'm going to church next week. Let me see what Taryn is wearing so I can wear the same thing or actually mimic my style.
But you are really taking your time to make your content and post things that you admire. And I know, because so many of us are just looking at these pages thinking, oh, I wish I would post more or have this up, but it's really a business and you perfect it. So talk about the planning that goes into that.
Actually, I took a hiatus from social media because it's so much pressure, right? I'll follow and I'll look like, oh, I want my page to look like this. Then I would go back to the closet and say, God, can you give me a creative direction of what you want me to do? Because at the end of the day, I'm Christian, and I talk to God like I would talk to my girlfriends. So it's like, what's my niche? What you want me to show the people that are following me or could, like look up to me for style? So sometimes I'll plan a day, I'll shoot content, and I'll get like zero like. It's very discouraging because I felt like I did so much work into this, and you don't want to do it the next day, because I was like, but if I keep doing this way and I'm not getting the activity I want, then what, right? But then you got to remember that you have people that looking forward to seeing you, and you got to show for those people that actually support you and encourage you, even if it's one person. So that's what keep me going to actually keep moving and keep going forward with what I create. Because 2 days ago, I actually created content and it was pretty bad. It flopped. And the one picture that I didn't think was going to do good actually did great.
Very nice. So this is so interesting. I love your story and how you've been able to build. And before you go, we've got to talk about your skirt. You talked about your fashion and being able to allow people to buy your look, buy your designs. You have a niche, if you will, in just focusing on skirts. So let's talk a little bit about that before you go, and how you've really incorporated that one article of clothing and turned it into a thing online.
Well, I didn't choose that. My client chose that for some reason. When I started, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to do skirt, pants, tops, but for some reason, it was the way I designed skirt that actually have the ladies was going crazy. They felt like it was good enough to wear to church. They felt like when they get it, they feel very girly, very feminine. They just love the silhouette of my skirt. they love that they could wear it multiple ways. So I feel like the client choose that for me. I didn't choose that for myself because I was so creative. I wanted to do everything. It became such a big deal. Like Sarah Jakes actually wore one of my skirts to the Essence Festival. It was like pictured and ended up in Vogue. Um, who else wear my skirt? One of the another gospel singer wear my skirt. So and then the church ladies got a hold of it, and it went crazy.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. And Terry, it's been such an honor having you today, on the show. I can't wait to go and check out your page, and I'm sure our guests would love to do that as well. So how can they do that? How can they follow you? How can they shop with you? Tell us all about it.
Right now, I'm on on social media called Terrian Phillips. So it's my full name. And my website is also my full name, www.terrianphillips.com.
All right, Terry, we appreciate you being with us on the show today. And Texas, stay with us. Coming up next, 2023, we are bringing confident women vibes only. So our next guest is going to show you how to do that. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, it's Ty Hunter. Please check out my new book, Makeover from Within, and you're watching the Connect Network.
Do you have a business idea but struggle with analysis paralysis on how you can bring it to life? Our proven system will help you to master your mindset, get clarity on your skills, and teach you how to start an online business from idea to income streams. Connect with us today over at RaquelWalters.com and schedule your consultation call.
I'm Chris Lamont. I'm Calvin Lamont, and we are from HETV's Buy to Build It, and you can follow us on Instagram at the Chris Lamont and at the Calvin Lamont, and we're excited to be here. Find us on the Connect Network TV. Stay tuned.
Hi there, I'm Kayla Kraft. I help women make money and increase their net worth. You can find me at mommymillionaire.co, and you can watch me on the Connect Network TV. Make sure to tune in.
Welcome back, Texas. So I'm excited for this next topic. We are talking nutrition. We talk a lot about wellness and health, and there's so many components to just being healthy and achieving the look that you want. And if you are ready to take back your own health and your body confidence, we have the dietitian and nutrition expert for you, Olivia I got to get it right. Castellanos. Is that right? Castellanos?
Yes.
Girl, I'm working on my Spanish.
Okay, I can even say my own last name right sometimes. So
welcome to the show. So grateful to have you. Let's first talk about just the difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist, a registered dietitian, and a nutritionist. There are a lot of people out there that are coaches, nutrition coaches, and they call themselves nutritionists. But what's the true difference between the two?
yeah, this is such an important thing to understand because, again, there's a lot of people out there who talk about saying they're nutritionists, but I went to school for 6 years and I have a degree in nutrition and dietetics. Like, I am a nutrition expert. I know everything about nutrition, and I have to continue education credits for that. And basically, a nutritionist can just call themselves that. Like anybody, Natalie, you could call yourself a nutritionist if you really wanted to, because there's no like
regular. I get a 6-pack this summer, I might.
Exactly. But that's the thing. A lot of people do that. And they say, oh, I learned how to do this. I lost weight doing this, so you do that. And it's like, no, you can't do that because you're not qualified for that. So, dietitians work in so many different realms. Like there's people that work in clinical, and I have in the past. So it's just really important to, if you're looking for help, with your nutrition, your health, and you just want to change your lifestyle, it's really important to find a registered dietitian because they are qualified as a nutrition expert to make sure that you're doing everything for your health and for your body. Because at the end of the day, your health is everything, right?
How do you talk to your clients about body image? Because nowadays social media has made so many women, particularly millennials, feel like their bodies are not fit enough or slim enough. And what ways can you encourage body confidence despite these outside factors like social media?
Yeah, it's very hard, I will say, because at the end of the day, body image is something that comes from inside. It's not necessarily about your looks. And because of social media, everything is so weight focused in our culture.
Mhm.
And that's not to say that you can't want to lose weight. If that's a goal that you have, that's fine, but it's doing it the right way and doing it the healthy way instead of dieting and doing these restrictions. So that's the difference. But body image and body confidence really comes from the inside. And what I show, women is that when you focus on your nutrition, when you focus on fitness, when you focus on healthy habits, when you focus on your body image, you are going to be healthy and you're going to feel confident in your body. Like our culture, social media, the media really says like weight loss is what equals health and confidence, but that's not necessarily true. It can be a part of it, but it's not black and white.
Well, I like that you say you don't have to lose weight to be healthy, and you represent that, the fact that you can love your body and not be 10 pounds and wear a bikini. And I think that's the message that you want people to just receive, that don't let the media or a billboard or a magazine tell you what beauty is.
So, Olivia, I would love to hear about your coaching program and what age group do you like to work with? Is there a specific age group? And tell our guests how they can apply.
Yeah, so honestly, I work with women all different ages, between like 20s to 40s. Really, if you are struggling with your body image, your body confidence, and you want to really learn how to feel your body properly, like my Confident Woman Summer Reset program is going to be the perfect fit for you, because you're truly going to learn how to feel your body for you and your lifestyle. You're going to get that one-on-one attention from me, but you're also going to be surrounded with a group of women who have the same goal as you, who have tried the diets, who have tried to get summer body ready and tried all these quick fixes, but you're like, I want to do something different. I want something that's sustainable, and I really want the education, and I want to understand what to eat for my body, because again, that's different for everybody. And you've probably learned this is the way instead of learning your way. So that's what I'm enrolling in right now, and I'm super excited. You can follow me on social media. My name is Olivia Joy Castellanos on all platforms. And in there, you can send me a DM. We can talk about it and get you inside the program, because we are starting very, very soon. And I'm so excited because summer is freaking coming and I cannot wait.
Yes, it is. We can't wait either. We're so grateful for your time today. And yes, it's still winter. They say summer bodies are made in the winter. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, that's fine. I actually have a whole podcast about it.
Well, I think it's true too. It takes some time. It's not overnight, but it's still technically winter. So we have time to get to work for the summer. Thanks for being with us today, Olivia. We really appreciate it. And stay with us, Texas. Coming up next, the health and wellness journey continues. We are melting tummy fat next. All right, are you ready to bring your brand to television? Listen, it is possible, and it's possible without pitching to all of the different networks across the country, across the world, and begging for a seat at their table. Listen, come check us out on The Connect Show. We broadcast on the CW network every single week, reaching more than 2 million households. And what we do is help you build and promote and market your brand in front of an audience that actually has a pocketbook. They actually want to spend money and better themselves, better their strategies, their systems. We focus on women in business and female entrepreneurs. So if you are building a brand that you know has the potential to be so much bigger, or if you're prepared and ready to scale, join us today. You can register to be a guest at theconnectonline.com. Welcome back, Texas. So the fun continues. I'm excited for our next guest. Her name is Bree Richardson, and she's with us this morning talking about her amazing products that not only are melting fat, like she's got the whole thing for you, but she also has such an incredible story. It will inspire any entrepreneur or any woman or man that really is just thinking about getting started. Her story is so good. So please help us welcome Bree Savvy B Richardson to the show.
Hello, good morning, y'all.
So Bree, tell us, why are we so overweight in America now?
Absolutely, that's a great question to ask. And the answer is food, habits, and hormones. So the food is definitely different than what we were eating 50 years ago. We now have fast food. Everything is processed. Everything is going in the microwave. People do not like to cook at home. Mm-hmm. Where it comes to habits, we were more active 50 years ago. Even myself included, I'm knocking on 40, and it's like I find myself only going to the gym a couple days a week. But the couple days that I go, I am very productive in the gym. Mm-hmm. And then we talk about hormones. Your body changes as we age. And so your hormones need to be addressed through your food and your vitamins. A lot of times we are vitamin deficient. And so that is the changes that we see. And that is why so many people past 30 are overweight and they're hanging on to that unwanted belly fat.
Let's talk about your product a little bit more, because it's the Extreme Melt. Is that right? Extreme Melt, that is the plant-based product that has changed so many lives. So tell us more about that.
Absolutely. So I have 3 different creams. 2 are for before you work out. So they're like your pre-workout creams. You can see kind of behind me. I have
slide over, girl. Let us see that because you look amazing.
Thank you so much. So in my hand, I'm holding Extreme Melt Lemon Drop. Lemon essential oil is good for boosting your mood, lowering and regulating the cortisol levels in your body so that you are not releasing any bad toxin. Lemon essential oil is also good for increasing your mood. So it's going to reduce your stress and anxiety. Behind me, upwards there, you have the red one. That's Extreme Melt AM. That is cinnamon essential oil based. Cinnamon essential oil is good for reducing inflammation, acid reflux. It's good for growing good gut bacteria so that the bad bacteria that you have in your gut is nowhere in sight anymore, so that you can process and absorb the nutrients that your body need. And then here, Extreme Melt PM, you put this on after your evening shower about 15 minutes before you go to bed, and you're going to have the best sleep of your life because it is based off of lavender essential oil. Lavender essential oil is going to calm you down. It is going to relax you, and it's going to allow you to have more hours in the REM level of sleep, where your body can restore itself and do what it's supposed to do after you have been saving the world all day.
Bree, you had me at best sleep of your night. I'm like, bingo. But tell us about your wellness coaching program that you offer, the 12-week Shred, Sweat, and Sparkle. What can our viewers or anyone that wants to join, what can they expect?
Yes. So my program, I help women shred, sweat, and sparkle into their healthiest selves, simply because the weight loss, that just comes with it. What we're working on is the inside of you. If you do not like who you see in the mirror today, when you're not at your body goals, you're not going to love who you see tomorrow or 6 weeks or 8 weeks from now when you reach your body goals. You're going to find something negative to pick apart about yourself. And I work with women to stop those habits. We're going to get to the root cause of why you are triggered to emotionally eat. We're going to uncover how to write and stick to your goals. We're going to break those bad habits. We're going to create habits that are sustainable for you to have during the 12-week program and afterwards. And then lastly, I'm going to show you how to put it all together so that you can continue to sparkle without me.
I love it. We all want to sparkle and shine.
Yes, we do.
Thank you for sharing that story and just sharing your mother with us today. She's with you on the whole journey. So Women's History Month, we honor her. We honor you and your business. So many amazing women showing up and sharing. One last time, how can they reach you, find you, connect with you?
Absolutely. So the best way to connect with me would be on my Instagram platform, which is at I Am Savvy B. And from the bio on that platform, you can click that link and it's going to pull up a host of things of different ways that we can connect. You can also shop from that link, or you can go to www.savvyb.com. And I run all my social media. So if you happen to ask a question, it'll be me, she, I that you're speaking to.
There you go. You got to get that right in this day and age too. Yes. All right, girlfriend. Thanks for being with us. Such great information. Very happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, coming up next, Texas, we are talking more about social media. Amanda Waters is next.
Do you have a business idea but struggle with analysis paralysis on how you can bring it to life? Our proven system will help you to master your mindset, get clarity on your skills, and teach you how to start an online business from idea to income streams. Connect with us today over at RaquelWalters.com and schedule your consultation call.
Hi, I'm Julie Stevens, founder and creator of Be Teeny Spirits. Please shop our low-calorie cocktails at www.beteenyspirits.com. Thank you for watching the Connect Network TV. Cheers.
Welcome back, Texas. So happy March, happy Women's History Month. We hope you guys are making it a great morning. And we are ending with a little more conversation about social. And I think it's fair to say in this, new month of March, celebrating women are making more money today than ever before. And a lot of that money is being made online through Instagram, TikTok, social media. These companies are now paying the people. So if you are looking to monetize your social and build your brand, I'm excited for our next guest. You've been seeing her on the show, Amanda Waters. She has a brand of her own she's been able to build online. And Alexandra's off today. We don't have our podcast pick of the week, but we are going to dive in a little bit deeper about just tips and tricks on how to become more recognized online. So I'm excited to have Amanda help us. Welcome to the show, girlfriend. Hey.
Hey, guys.
I'm excited to give our audience a few tips, and let's start with the niche. You focus on your personal life of being a mom and an incredible wife. Mm-hmm. Did you start your vision with this, or was this just more of a natural progression?
So, I started meeting other moms, and, I just post mom things about being tired and dealing with acid reflux and dealing with this and dealing with that.
Yeah.
And then you'd hear from people saying, oh my gosh, girl, me too. Or, oh, you should try this. Or, oh, you should try that. Or you should buy this type of bag or whatever. And so I started to post items that I would buy, or, it came down to just simply wearing like a baseball cap. And then I would have people write me, oh my gosh, where did you get that baseball cap? Or where did you get that stroller? And then I started to answer all the time. What are you eating? What did you eat for lunch? What breastfeeding pump are you using? Things like that. And then it became like, oh my gosh, everyone wants to know what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you wearing?
Let's talk about challenges with this. What are some of the things that make it difficult aside from the action of actually keeping your phone close and like remembering? What other challenges do you see when trying to get that deal with another influencer or get that brand to sponsor or maybe collaborate with you? What insight do you have there?
One of the, we don't always want to have our phone on us, right? We want to take a break. We want to be with our family. We also don't want to see our children with our phone, and they want to play. And you don't want them asking you to play while you're like this. Hang on, even though we do that, right? Everything is on your phone. That I would say is one of the biggest challenges, is trying to balance being on social media or looking at your phone constantly, and then also giving FaceTime value to your family and your friends, right? You don't want to go to a dinner and everybody's like this, right? How not fun is that? And so I would say that balancing the phone and screen time can be one of the biggest challenges, as well as some people saying, oh, well, why are you wearing that today? Or why does your hair look like that? You don't look good with your hair like that. And so some of those negative things that you get can kind of bring you down a little bit, And so one of the biggest lessons I've learned with social media is you can't make everyone happy, right? Everyone's going to have an opinion. So you might as well do it anyway, because no matter if you're doing something good or not so good or positive, somebody's going to say something. So you might as well give them a show, right?
There you go. That's just like what Rihanna did at the Super Bowl. Like, so it was like raunchy. It was this, it was that. And it's like, she was fully clothed. It was like, you can't please everybody, but I'll give you a show. And she did. So
Amanda, I have a question for you. And I don't think we usually ask this question, Natalie, but how quickly did you see your social media or your page grow? Was it like within days, weeks? How long did that actually take? Like, I'm talking as far as followers. Like, was it daily? Like, oh, I'm getting 10 followers. Oh, I'm getting 100 followers. How was that process?
Okay. So, I would say getting to 10,000 was the challenging and slowest, part, because you're trying to figure out like your niche. Nobody wants to see negativity, right? So obviously you're not going to post like, oh, I have a fever today and I feel like crap and whatever. And so I try to stay on the positive side of things.
So how can people find you, follow you, keep up with you? How do they do that?
So you can find me at the Amanda Waters on Instagram and the Amanda Waters on TikTok. I am starting my TikTok as well. And add me. I would love for you to follow me. And
and that's Amanda Waters with 2 T's, people. 2 T's.
2 T's. See, I'm slow, Wendy. I gotcha. I got it.
I just love that. I love the 2 T's. Yeah.
Well, what a fun show today. We appreciate your time, Amanda. And thank you to our guests today, Terry Ann, Bree, Savvy B, Richardson, and Olivia Castellanos. Thanks so much for being with us today. And if you're at home and you know that you are ready to build your own brand with television, we'd love to have you on the show and show you how to bring that power to media right here on the Connect Network.
And also to our viewers, you can always keep up with our past episodes at theconnectonline.com. And we will see you all next Saturday.
You're watching the Connect Network TV.